it's Rachel with Mary, and today she and I are going to work on come with distance and distraction. So I have our super long training leash on her. I really suggest one of these. You can use it for a lot of different things. You just have her out at the beach or the park running around. With this tied to a certain area, she can get some extra exercise while still having the safety and security of being on leash. And it's also really good for training with distractions and with long distances because with it being so long, it gives her the freedom of almost being off leash, but still the security of having her on leash and not letting her get away. So we're going to go over the come command with distance and distractions. And I'm going to start off little with her, and then eventually we're going to get all the way to the end of the leash. So I'll just give her a little bit of room and try to walk her around, get her a little bit distracted, and then call her to me from a short distance. She follows me a lot. She's pretty attached to me and waits by the gate until I get back into the play area. So I think we're going to have to walk her around into some more interesting areas where she hasn't been before, so she hopefully gets distracted and starts sniffing around. So come on, Mary. Mary, come. Come.
Good come. Good job, Mary. Good girl. Good girl.
Okay, that was pretty good. She did respond right away. She was kind of slow about it. So ideally we want her to look as soon as I say come and come at a really quick pace, preferably at a run. So the longer it takes her to respond and the slower she comes to you, the more chances she has of getting distracted. So even though she's got kind of tangled up in the leash here, but one of the benefits of having her on leash is if she doesn't respond right away, we can give her a pop and continue pressure to pull her towards us so that we get her practicing it nice and fast so that she practices it the right way. So if she were to accidentally, slip out of her collar or something like that, and you call her, say come, she comes sprinting right back to you. All right, Mary, come. Come.
Good come. Good girl. Good job.
So it's kind of hard to do with the shorter distances because she is a big dog. It may only take her 3 or 4 steps to get to me, so that's not enough distance to break into a run or anything like that. So that's understandable. A couple of tips when giving her the come command: use a high-pitched, happy voice. Because when we're happy with our dogs, we usually do a little bit of baby talk, and they respond really well to that. If they're in trouble, it's usually Mary, no. You get a lower, angrier voice. So high-pitched and happy. Also kind of bending over like this is kind of like a playful position that they respond well to. And if you back up a little bit or even run backwards, that can excite them and get them to come even more quickly to you. So we're just going to keep walking around and looking for distractions so I can call her from greater distances since she is doing well with the short distances.
Mary, come. Come, come, come. Mary, come. Good girl. Good job. Good come. Good job.
Okay, so that was really good. She was a little slow to kind of look and turn towards me, and then I gave her some encouragement by pulling on the leash. Okay, now she's about maybe 10 feet or so away from me, about half the distance of the leash, so now is a perfect opportunity.
Mary, come. Come. Come on, Mary. Mary, come. Come. Good girl. Good come. Good come, Mary. Good job.
Okay, so I think this is definitely a good thing for her to work on because outside of maybe the 8-foot range, she doesn't want to come right away. She was kind of going at an arc, taking an indirect way to me because she wanted to kind of check something out over there. We want her to come straight back so that she can't get distracted and, find something else to go look at. and I did have to help her along by pulling on the leash quite a bit. But at this stage, that's okay, because if she needs the help, we're going to give her the help so that we show her the correct way to come, and so she practices it the right way every time.
Mary, come! Come here, Mary! Come on! Good job! Good job, Mary girl! Good girl!
So there she responds really well to me running backwards. She gets excited, gets happy about it, and does well. So that's really good to see too.
All right, let's go, Mary. Good girl, come on.
Okay, she's sticking pretty close by me. Okay, so I'll just talk a little bit more, see if she starts wandering off on her own. Something that's really important about come is that, especially if you're using treats, don't hold the treat way out here and give it to her as soon as her nose reaches you. You want her to come all the way to you. So head here, body here, so you can get hands on her. If there was an instance where she got out of the yard or slipped out of her collar, you want her to come all the way to you so you can get hands on her body and hold on to her until you're able to get a leash or a collar around her neck. Now she's almost completely at the end of the leash and really sniffing some stuff and going even farther. So this is a great opportunity to practice with the distraction. So when I say come, I'm going to give her, after she's done taking care of her business, I'm going to give her a pop on the leash so that she responds right away. So I'm not going to give her the option to stall.
Mary, come! Come! Come, Mary! Come, 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 come! Good girl! Good girl!
So this is what I mean by getting hands on her. If Mary didn't have a collar on, I could hang on to her until I'm able to get one.
Good girl!
So since we're still brushing up on her coming quickly, it's okay to give her a pop on the leash right when you say the word come, just to get her used to the correct way to respond every time. If she's expecting that pop when she hears come, as soon as she hears the word, she's going to be turning and booking it back to you. So that's why we practice it that way. We're going to do the same thing again.